Hey everybody, Wes with Fundamental Games, here for another game Kickstarter campaign review. Today we're doing Distilled. In Distilled, you craft spirits from around the world in a highly thematic strategy card game. It has raised over $100,000 US already with almost 1,500 backers, and it's got 22 more days to go, so it's got a long way to go. In time, and is raising funds like crazy. I think 2 more backers just joined as we look through this. But let's share 5 things I like about the Distilled campaign. First off is their graphic design. You can see it very clearly in this video that they have here, which is also nicely rendered, by the way. But the way their components look is very thematic. I like the crispness of the cards, the text, the fonts that they used, the visuals of the characters, just everything about it really looks clean and well done as a tabletop board game about distilling alcoholic beverages. So well done by Dave Beck and his team that he's assembled to put this together. He's a one-man self-publishing company, but he's brought together quite a few people to make it happen. So that's the first thing I like. And if you look through the graphic design of the page, you can see it throughout. You can see the component spreads. You can see the graphic design on the cards, all very clean, focused on the game, but enough art and imagery to make it feel all together in that regard. So there you go. Second thing I like is about the internationalness of the game. So this game doesn't just focus on brewing beer in, southern United States, for example, or making wine in the fields of Tuscany. It's all about brewing all around the world. And so you'll see that there are many character images. Let's just take a look at a few as we go down through here. So you can see different ethnicities and ages. You can see different backgrounds, and I'm sure each of these characters has their own unique, as it says here, setup, actions, and recipes. So I like how the game kind of encompasses the world in its distillery of alcohol, and this cool visual aspect that it has. Third thing I like is that it has a very transparent and honest timeline. I'll get past all this graphics and visuals that you see here, lots of how to play. You can actually play it right now on TTS and Tabletopia. There's a few more examples of international characters. But let's take a look at the timelines. Why do I like the timeline? I like timelines that are honest and are within a reasonable understanding of what could happen. And I think Dave did a lot of his homework in trying to figure out how long it would take to get this game made. So he's got here August, the campaign ends, which gives him September, October, November, and December, and even January to finalize all the designs of the cards and the board. And it looked like most of that was already done, but maybe with the number of Kickstarter backers he has and maybe additional add-ons that would come in, it gives him more time to get that all perfect. So there's no rush to get the game made after the fact. And then in March to September, manufacturing, that's a wide time frame. So he gave himself a lot of time to get the game manufactured, knowing that there's a lot of different components and opportunities to correct things that aren't of quality. And then beginning freight shipping in September, and gives himself 2 or 3 more months after that to deliver to backers. And some of that freight shipping may actually happen earlier if manufacturing gets done sooner. So again, crowdfunding a game in July of 2021 means that this game will be delivered about a year and a half later. So giving himself a lot of time to make sure he makes the game that he wants to make for you and for the right reasons. So really like that. And then the fifth thing that I like is that, the fourth thing that I like about it is it has a place in here for people that are new to Kickstarter. And this being a game about brewing alcohol and making fun beverages could draw people in that are new to Kickstarter. And I know he's been advertising this in many different venues, and a lot of these people may never have heard of Kickstarter before or backed on Kickstarter. So this here just tells them exactly what they have to do. Click the green back button, pick the project they want or the reward they want, create an account, and that's it. Then pay for pay for shipping eventually, and then wait a long time to get the game. But at least they know they have to wait a long time. It's right there in the campaign. All right, and the last thing I wanted to share that I like about this project is his Thirsty for More. So the title alone is very thematic, but Thirsty for More, you can listen, watch, and read about Distilled in podcasts, blogs, and videos about his game or that he's been on, the creator Dave. So I think it's great that he doesn't overdo it. There's not an image and a giant visual for every one of these. It's just a bunch of lines with a bunch of hot links, and you can just see, what is it that they're doing with Distilled if you want to know more about it. So you could go and watch the interview that they had with the Cardboard Herald, or you could take a look at Shelf Clutter Picks. Distilled is their game of the week, or whatever links that they put in there. I think it's just a great way to share how Dave has been active about his game leading up to the campaign, because most of this stuff was probably done pre-campaign to kind of do pre-campaign marketing, which helped him get to the point that he's at now. So there you have it, 5 things I like about the Distilled Kickstarter board game campaign. I think it's a great one to look at, depending on what your tastes are. Pun intended. This could be a very interesting and fun game for you to play, and maybe replace some other games that are similar to it on your table. I see a lot of great reviews in his Kickstarter campaign page. So thanks for watching, and take care. Hey look, 1,501 backers, still climbing. Way to go.